the 1997 book, Rich Dad. Poor Dad was written by Robert T. Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter. It promotes the value of financial independence, financial literacy, and wealth accumulation via asset and real estate investing, business startup and ownership, and raising one's financial intelligence. So let's dive into the wisdom of Robert Kiyosaki, who once said, "Don't work for money, make it work for you." Today we're unearthing the essence of his influential book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. A revolutionary piece of literature that has empowered millions, the book delves into financial education, independence, and the contrasting mindsets between the wealthy and the impoverished. It's a tale of two dads, two paths, and the financial wisdom that separates them. So, are you ready to explore the secrets of financial independence? Let's dive in. But before we get started, if you like this video, please remember to share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. The story starts with Kiyosaki's two dads, his real dad and his best friend's dad. These two men, while both influential in Kiyosaki's life, held remarkably different beliefs about money, wealth, and success. The first, his biological father, was a highly educated man, holding several academic degrees. He was a hard worker and believed firmly in the traditional roadmap to success: get a good education, find a secure job, and save for retirement. Despite his education and job security, he was constantly struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, and always on the brink of financial disaster. His conservative financial views, while well-intentioned, were a significant factor in his continuous financial woes. On the other hand, his best friend's father, the rich dad, was a man of modest education. He had dropped out of school at a young age, but, despite this, he was an incredibly successful businessman. He took calculated risks, invested wisely, and built a financial empire that gave him not only wealth, but also financial freedom. His bold financial decisions and investments were a stark contrast to the conservative financial practices of the poor dad. These two men, with their opposing financial beliefs and practices, provided Kiyosaki with two vastly different perspectives on money and wealth. From his poor dad, he learned what not to do. He saw firsthand the pitfalls of the traditional roadmap to success and the dangers of financial conservatism. From his rich dad, he learned the power of financial literacy, the importance of investing, and the potential for financial freedom. He saw the possibilities that came with bold, calculated financial decisions, and the wealth that could be amassed through smart investments. This disparity between the two dads shaped Kiyosaki's understanding of money and wealth. It led him to reject the traditional beliefs about money that his poor dad upheld, and instead embrace the empowering financial practices of his rich dad. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. Kiyosaki strongly emphasizes the importance of financial education. That's right, folks, it's not all about the algebra and the literature that we were taught in school. Robert Kiyosaki believes that financial understanding is a critical life skill, often overlooked in our traditional education system. Let's break it down a bit. There are three main financial concepts that Kiyosaki insists we should all be familiar with: assets, liabilities, and cash flow. Now, these might sound like complicated economic jargon, but in reality they're quite straightforward. An asset, in simple terms, is something that puts money in your pocket. This could be a rental property, a profitable business, or investments that yield returns. On the other hand, a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, like a mortgage, car payments, or credit card debt. The difference between your assets and liabilities determines your net worth. Cash flow, the third concept, is about understanding the movement of your money. It's about where your money comes from, where it goes, and how to keep more of it. This is essentially the heart of financial literacy. Now here's where Kiyosaki's philosophy really shines. He believes in making money work for you, rather than you working for money. This is a game-changing perspective. Instead of being a slave to the paycheck, Kiyosaki encourages us to invest in assets that generate income. This could mean buying real estate to rent out, starting a business, or investing in the stock market. The goal is to create multiple streams of income that work independently of your time. This allows you to achieve financial freedom, where your income from assets surpasses your expenses. Kiyosaki argues that understanding these concepts and applying them is the real education we need. It's not about how much money you earn, but rather how much you keep, and how hard that money works for you. To Kiyosaki, financial education is the key to wealth and financial independence. So let's start learning, and let's start growing our wealth. One of the key lessons in the book is the difference in mindset between the rich and the poor. Imagine a scale. On one side you have assets, and on the other, liabilities. The rich, as Kiyosaki explains, continuously invest in assets that produce income. Think of real estate, stocks, bonds, or even intellectual property. These are all investments that have the potential to generate a steady cash flow. In contrast, the poor accumulate liabilities that they mistakenly perceive as assets. This might include things like cars, clothes, or gadgets. These items might bring temporary joy, but they don't contribute to long-term wealth. They depreciate over time and their value diminishes, leaving the owner with less wealth, not more. But it's not just about what you invest in, it's also about how you approach investing. Fear of losing money often shackles people, preventing them from taking financial risks. The thought of losing hard-earned money can indeed be terrifying. But this fear, Kiyosaki argues, is precisely what keeps people trapped in a cycle of financial insecurity. The rich, on the other hand, are not afraid to take financial risks. They understand that to build wealth, one must be willing to step out of their comfort zone, to learn from failures and to keep going despite setbacks. They grasp the importance of investing in assets and see the potential for growth where others see only risk. In Kiyosaki's view, the rich are not afraid to take financial risks and understand the importance of investing in assets. The 6 lessons in Rich Dad, Poor Dad are as follows. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Lesson 2. Why teach financial literacy? Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Lesson 4. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. And Lesson 6. Work to learn, don't work for money. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not just a book, it's a financial revolution. It's a game changer that has brought financial education to the forefront, encouraging everyone to break free from the shackles of monetary constraints. We've journeyed through the contrasting perspectives of Kiyosaki's 2 dads, gaining insights into the mindset of the rich and the poor. We've learned the importance of financial education, understanding that it's not just about earning money, but more about managing it. This book underscores the significance of investing in assets instead of liabilities, of working to learn and not merely to earn, and of taking calculated risks for financial growth. It's a wake-up call to shift our thinking, to get out of the rat race and to strive for financial independence. So, let's adopt Kiyosaki's lessons and usher in a revolution in our lives. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.